I think we have someone here. Hello. Hi, we're just here a little bit early. Just make sure that everybody can see that we're in. I'm just going to leave this little picture here in front for you to have a look at, and we'll start the session really, really soon.
Hi there.
Hi, Alex. Hi, Alex. Oh, lovely
Cute
to see
characters.
you. Oh, it's a very cute character here today, I tell you. How is everybody? Hope you're all okay. Oh, we're nice and early. Oh, 8 people here already. Hello, everybody. It's really lovely to see you. I do apologise if my camera's a little bit wobbly. Hang on, have you stolen my pen? Charlotte's stolen my pen. We might have pencil wars going on. So all you need today is pencils,
Happy
a pencil.
Easter, by the way.
Happy Easter, everyone.
late
Hi,
Easter.
Fran. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Charlotte. You just need pencils, pencil sharpener. I'm going to show those in a minute. You don't need anything else, but if you do have pencil crayons or pens or biros or anything, then that's perfect too. Oh, hi Jane, lovely to see you. Oh, it's really lovely to have you here. Jane's here with Emily.
Hi, Emily and Ellie.
Hi. Morning, Cass. Hi, Jen. Oh, hi, Heather. Oh, lovely to see everybody.
Everyone.
I hope you're all okay. I think we can get started then, can't we? Charlotte's going to show you some cute characters that she's made today.
I didn't make
Not today. Look at these. So we brought a few things in to show you, actually. These are really gorgeous, aren't they? Spoons, courtesy of Auntie Jenny. You made these. Do you want to tell people about them?
Well, Auntie Jenny. Hi, Auntie Jenny. Auntie Jenny brought some spoons and said we could decorate them. So I put faces on them and then put pom-poms on them.
Beautiful.
The bears.
They're the 3 bears, aren't they? But what I thought I'd show you with these, oh, hi Kathy, hi Rosina, oh, hi Kieran and Liz, yay! What I thought I'd show you with these is that simplicity is the key, really, when you're making cute characters. That's why I brought this little one into the mix as well. How cute is this? Like a geisha girl. And when you're doing cute characters, just keep it simple. That's the key, really. You can always jazz it up with lovely colours.
Hi, Teddy.
Hi, oh, hi, Ted. Hi, Lisa. Oh, lovely to see you. Hi, Hannah. Brilliant. So, shall we get started? Thanks, Charlotte. You can wave at everybody. Okie dokie.
These
Take
are my
your
children.
spoons. Thank
Oh,
you.
no,
Yes. Take your spoons. Who's had chocolate for breakfast for the last few days? Anyone? So what we're going to do first, just to start off, is a quick check-in. So we did this last week. It's really nice to do a check-in just to see how you're feeling. So if you're not feeling great, then the scale is to start at 0. Chocolate for breakfast. And if you're feeling really great, then a 10. You don't have to tell us in here, but just have a check-in with yourself. And obviously you could be anywhere in the middle. I think I'm about, probably about 7 or 8 today. It's blue sky, but obviously I get a little bit nervous doing these sessions, so I'm probably around a 7 or 8, but we'll see how I am at the end. Hopefully it'll be a 10. Hopefully you all will be a 10 as well. I'm going to show you the little quote, because each week I try and have a quote, which I think people do find helpful. Today's quote is this, by the master himself, Picasso: "In drawing, nothing is better than the first attempt." I love that quote because it just takes the pressure off. And often the first attempt that you do is the best. You might try and recreate a drawing and you can't quite do it the way you did it the first time.
That happens with me all the time.
Does that happen with you, Charlotte?
It's really frustrating.
Yeah, it is frustrating, and sometimes that's because whatever creative force is moving through you and your ideas and everything, the first attempt just happens, and that is the best. Obviously it's great to take time to practice and hone your skills, but just wanting to take the pressure off today. And if you feel like it has to be perfect, then it doesn't have to be perfect at all. Okie dokie. Let us know what your favourite animal is in the comments as well, if you have a favourite animal.
Mine's an elephant.
Yours is an elephant. Oh, we might be drawing elephants today. I have got a lovely list of animals that we got suggestions for. I may not have been able to fit absolutely everybody's on, but that's okay. If you want to pop over to my group, which is called Draw with Fee, I come in there and do smaller mini sessions, and I'll be doing more and more of those. So you can pop in and give me suggestions of things that you would like to draw. Hi Dan, hiya, hi Roby, how are you? Oh, Jenny Deezer, yeah. Oh, Jessica Johnson, hi Jessica, lovely to see you. Oh, Charlotte's done a quote for us today. Oh, you are amazing and wonderful and beautiful. That's gorgeous. Oh, is that for everybody?
Yes, that's for every single person.
Lovely, that's so nice. So if you want to join Draw with Fee, then I'll pop a link into this page, and I will just come over and join us. That will be brilliant. I've also Komodo. Oh wow, yeah, that's a challenging one. I'll have to have an attempt at that over in Draw with Fee.
A lot of people are saying elephants.
Oh, brilliant! We're doing elephants today. The other thing I wanted to say is I have put a link to my Ko-fi account or Coffee account, and it's absolutely not essential, but I've set it up because people can donate the price of a coffee if you're enjoying these workshops. It's not obligatory at all, so please don't feel any pressure to. But if you're liking these workshops and you would like to contribute to the growth of them, and also for me to keep up my studio, then you can go and follow that link and just check out the page. You don't have to donate at all, and obviously these sessions are free and will continue to be free whilst we're all in isolation. What's Danny saying? Danny and Jack here, yay! Oh, you finished all this chocolate yesterday. I know. I've got one lint bunny left.
Yeah, I have a lint bunny, and that's it.
So let's get on with the show. In drawing, nothing is better than the first attempt. Dolphins, monkeys, and seahorses. Oh, seahorses! I think I might need to do another session. So what I will do.
This could be part one of cute
This is
animals.
part one today. Hopefully, we won't have any technical hitches where we have to go and do a part two today. We'll hopefully do this all in one go. But maybe for next session, I will do some of the animals that have been added in today. Oh, lots of lovely love hearts. It's beautiful to see the love hearts. Thank you. Hi, Helen. Yay. Oh, it's so nice. I feel so happy and grateful that you're all here. And actually what I also wanted to say is that sometimes we do feel a bit scared, and that we want to hide our lights, and we don't want to show what we can do creatively. And I just wanted to reassure everybody out there that if you're feeling a bit insecure about drawing or your creative skills, then just try to do it anyway, because I sat on this idea for a long time, and I hid, and I thought, oh, I can't do it. But actually, I'm so glad that I'm doing it and sharing my talent and gift with the world, so that I can help other people to learn. And I just wanted to say that I hid for a long time, but actually all you being here and all this support is wonderful. Thank you. Oh,
this is a cute character that
cute.
I did when I was, because I'm trying to convince Mummy to get me a kitten.
Right, I want you to take in a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. We're just going to get settled and calm so we can draw in a relaxing way. So another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just think about all the things that you are grateful for today. And I want you to imagine that you're by the sea and your feet are firmly in the warm sand. Close your eyes if you want to, because this is quite a nice meditation. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you are by the sea. And as you breathe in, you can feel the waves lapping at the shore. And breathe out, and the waves go away again. Breathe in again and let the waves lap at your feet. And I want you to think that each wave coming in is bringing in some creative confidence. And each breath that you breathe out and each wave that goes away back to the sea is taking away any fears and doubts you have about drawing, about your creativity. Because you have that power, that innate creativity in you to be able to draw and express yourself. Everybody is creative, just in lots of different ways. And I believe everybody, absolutely everybody can draw. And certainly everybody can make marks on a piece of paper. So that's the first thing that we're going to do.
If you can make a mark on a piece of paper, you can make art.
Exactly. The first thing what we're going to do is give yourself permission to scribble. just to
These
scribble.
are some crystals.
Thanks, Charlotte. We're going to give ourselves permission just to scribble. Get out any of those worries about drawing and making a mess on the paper, because you're making a little bit of a mess here, but actually a mess is really good. You know, it's been a particularly turbulent time for people.
Am I scribbling right, Mummy?
Yeah, you can't scribble right or wrong. And this might just let a bit of frustration out onto the page. Oh,
What if I break the pencil?
we're very wobbly actually on the table. Sorry for making anybody seasick. So scribbles can be really good for fur, for coats. I like to make scribbly hedgehogs actually, so I'll just show you that to the first one. So just make a scribble, make a few scribbles on the page. Can you see that it looks a bit like a hedgehog already? If it doesn't, just add a little arrow to it.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, Jenny D said sloth. Well, you might be in luck, Jenny. Oh. Here we go. So here we go. And then we can just add little eyes on and a little nose. Oh, yeah. So there you go. Charlotte, that's really sweet. Really cute. So for your warm-up today, just have a lovely old scribble. You can do curly scribbles if you want to. And then just change it. Turn it into
I drew a frog.
a hedgehog.
It's a frog.
Please, as ever, when you've done your pictures, send them to me. Absolutely love to see them. Love to see what you've created. And then I'm building a bit of a gallery, so I'll put a gallery together as well. Okay, so now you've done your warm-up, what we're going to do, we'll take our pencil and do some circles again, because the basis for lots of these creatures are circles. So just familiarise yourself with making shapes. Can be big or small. And often when we're creating characters and doing drawings, we are just assembling shapes together. Circles. Yeah, so here's your little warm-up sheet. Scribbles, a few hedgehogs, a few circles. Hi, Helen. I'm finding it a little bit easier as each week goes by to be able to read the comments at the same time. The first week I just couldn't do both. I couldn't multitask. Just bear with me whilst I get a few pieces of paper. And obviously, if you can't watch it all now, don't worry, you can come and catch the replay afterwards. Just let me know in the comments that you're here.
Does it as like a party, a drawing party or something, don't you?
Oh, we can do drawing parties, yeah.
No, not a drawing party. I mean like
Workshops.
Like you know where you play.
Oh, a watch party, yes, yeah. So I can often like replay these in a watch party, yeah. Okay, we're going to have a little look at drawing the first animal, which is going to be cats. So I want you to take your circles that you've just been drawing. And this is going to be, oh, loads of love hearts. It's so lovely to see. Hi, Kate. Hi, Sarah.
Mine's a small circle.
It can be a small circle. It can be a big circle. That's absolutely fine. So we're going to take one circle here. My picture to look at. And you're going to take a bigger circle and just sort of put it around your cat here, or the shape of the cat. So it's like a circle within a slightly oblong circle. That's okay.
An oblong is a rectangle.
I keep saying oblong, I mean oval. I think I get all my shapes mixed up. And then we're going to add some of those triangles on for the ears. I hope you can see okay. I'll just try and get a little bit closer. Can I get in closer there? Yes. So you add some triangles onto the side of the head. And it's up to you. You can have a smooth cat that's just round like that.
I want a big fluffy one.
Or you can have a more fluffy cat as well.
How do you do the fluffy cat?
So to do the fluffiness, you just sort of wiggle, like you scribbled at the start, you just wiggle your pencil. And that's a really simple way of just drawing a cat that's all curled up.
Do you do the tail?
Yeah, I'll add the tail in. So we'll give it a fluffy base. Oh, thank you, Cassie. That's so nice. I love drawing, don't I, Cass? And like we were talking we were reminiscing how we used to draw as teenagers and younger when we got to know each other at secondary school, and we'd just spend hours drawing, wouldn't we? Absolutely hours. So I think it's just like you get good when you just practice and you keep doing it. And if you love something, you want to keep doing it naturally, don't you? So I think that's why I just always love drawing. I find it really relaxing.
I'm going to tell a very big secret about my mum. She used to draw in notebooks, and she made a character called Eggin.
Oh, yeah.
And she made one called Eggin Peaback and Eggin
I used to create characters, and Eggin Peaback and Eggin Teaback were a couple of my characters. So I've been doing this for a very, very long time. So here we go. We add in our legs.
Oh, I've done it.
So you add in your...
Wrong,
You know you've not done it wrong at all. That's your interpretation of it. Do not worry. So we've got... And then we're going to add the leg in here. And then you can always add these little paws at the front so it's curled up. But actually, you don't really have to have all those details. You can still tell it's a cat, even when you've just got a circle and the head. I think we'll have a sleepy cat, so we'll do some sleepy eyes.
I've got a grumpy cat.
Grumpy cat. Grumpy cats are fine.
I'm just gonna
Hi, Aaron. How are you doing? Hi, Lauren. It's lovely to see everybody. We'll have a little curled up, sleepy, happy cat here, I think, today. And then it's up to you, obviously. You can add it in, if it's a tabby cat. Here we go. Oh, Charlotte, look at that. Look at the grumpy cat. That's gorgeous. He looks like he's had too many treats.
He had too much Easter chocolate.
He's had too many Easter chocolates, yeah. Oh, yeah. Has anyone fessed up to having chocolate for breakfast yet? Anyone? Actually, I haven't had any breakfast yet. So maybe I will have to.
Some breakfast, Mummy.
Oh, yes, it is lovely to do it again, isn't it, Cass? We'll have to do it when everything goes back to, say normality. I don't think things will ever be the same, will they? Things really will change a lot. But, I think when, it would be really nice to have drawing groups of people get together and just draw, because it's such a nice thing to do. There we go. There's a little curled up cat. You could always put a cat on a mat if you wanted to as well, which is a bit of perspective here.
Can I put a hat on mine?
So I'm getting a bit technical. If you draw two lines coming either side of your cat,
Can I see?
then you can almost add it onto a mat. So if you imagine a room with a cat on it, you can have some tassels. It's just a little bit of perspective for you. Maybe we'll do some drawing perspective classes at some point.
Mine just looks
Tassels
like
on
a
there.
cat trapped inside.
Can you see how it looks like it's on a mat?
My cat looks
Yes, Kathy, chocolate for breakfast. Too much chocolate here. You can never have too much chocolate, can you? Oh, brilliant. Right, so there's a cat on a mat, lying down. If you wanted to do a cat that's sitting up, then I'll just do a really small, quick one. And you can always take a shape. It's almost like adding a little triangle onto the bottom. And they like to sit quite demurely, don't they, cats? So they sit with like their paws at the front. And then you can bring some paws to the side.
How do you do that?
It's like adding this, take your circle, and you're just adding like a triangle onto the edge of it. And then you can have its tail going wherever. It's just a really rough one. Then you can sort of bulk it out just by making it fluffy and furry. There we go. You get the idea. Just practice, just have a little play. Now, last week we had lots of requests, and one of them, rather excitingly, was this cute little bat here. So I'm going to show you how to draw a bat. And what you do to draw a bat, actually, if you take your piece of paper you've been working on, oh, look at those tassels. Wow, look at that. I love how bold that is, Charlotte.
Look at that one.
Yeah, yeah, and it's that, keep it simple. So take your piece of paper that you've got and turn it upside down. So you're going to draw your bat the right way round, but upside down on the paper, so that when you turn it back round, it'll be hanging upside down.
Mummy, my English teacher has something for keep it simple. It's called the KISS principle.
What is it?
Because it's KIS, keep it simple.
Keep it simple. The KISS principle. We like this. Keep it simple. So with the bat, we're going to start with the nose. I'm going to try and get a bit closer in. Don't know if I can do this. Yeah, we're going to start with the nose, and we're just going to start with a circle, little circle. And you're just going to add 2 little dots onto the circle. I mean, that could just be a little, the starting face for like a little ant or a beetle or something, or an alien. But today it's going to be a bat, and then we're going to take a little smiley face underneath it.
What do you do, Mummy?
And we're going to add in some fangs. Well, we're going to do the bat, and we're going to start here. We start with a nose, and then we add a little smile.
It's a bit like a troll.
Yeah, it looks a bit like a troll, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then we're going to add some eyes. I think it's going to be quite happy little bat. And then we're going to add, I mean, if you wanted to, you could start with a circle and build the face within a circle. But for me, it just felt right to start with his nose. I'm going to add some big batty ears. I think this was for Ben, wasn't it, Heather? I think Ben.
Yeah,
and I
Ben.
think Lucy, your daughter's requested a bat as well. And what I liked about this bat, when I created this bat the other day, I thought he looked like Yoda. So I turned him into a bit of a Yoda bat. So there, you've got the main basis for your head. And if you wanted to do a pig, you could do a pig in a very similar way, but just make the nostrils a bit higher up and the ears at a similar angle, but maybe a bit smaller. And then we're going to give him, I'm going to zoom out if I can. I'm getting very good at
I executed the bunny.
chocolate for breakfast. I'm getting quite good at the technical side of this now. So we're going to take
Don't show off, Mum.
like a pear shape or a teardrop shape. And we're going to add the cape onto that. Okay, don't be afraid to just be bold. He's got a little bit of a vampire theme going on there, so maybe he's kind of holding his cape closed.
When I colour it, can I do it green like Yoda?
Hi, Joe. Oh, it's lovely to see you.
Joe.
No, Joe. Great, thanks. I went to school with. And then we're going to pop the legs on here. Let's see that. Okay. The legs don't have to be anything fancy. They can just be little claws. The body is like kind of.
Oh, I've got it.
You got it a bit like a teardrop shape or like a curvy triangle. And then bats need something to hang on to, don't they? Don't worry if I'm going a little bit fast, because you can always watch the replay.
What's this?
Oh, Fern says well done. Is Fern watching? Ah, thanks, Jenny. Thank you for looking after her. They are upstairs making Easter chicks at the moment. So there we go. That's your kind of Yoda bat. And obviously, if you wanted to, you could adapt it a bit, make a body. This is just really rough. You could have a body, but you could put its wings on, say like that. So you could do the head shape, but you could have different wings, have it open if you wanted to. You know, keep it simple. The arms and legs don't have to be really detailed. And then obviously you can start to colour those in.
Is that all we're doing?
What, today?
We're doing sloth.
We're doing a sloth now. Yes.
Yes. I think Layla requested a sloth.
Perhaps the favourite, my favourite animal of all time is a sloth. So if you've not quite finished your bat, don't
I'll show
worry.
you my
You
bat.
can come back to that later.
This is my bat.
Oh, look at Charlotte's bat. Oh, I love your little character. I love how it's different. You've taken similar elements but made it slightly different. Oh yeah, let's turn them upside down so we can see. See them hanging together. We can put them together next to each other, can't we? There we go. What I'll do, I'll probably take some screenshots of the pictures I've drawn and I'll pop them either on the page or in my group, Draw with Fee group. And then you can always draw them at your leisure. There we go. So it's a bat hanging upside down next to the cat on the mat. I didn't want to draw a rat because, well, no, they are very cute, aren't they? But they're a bit scary, I find. Maybe I'll do a rat in the next session.
We could, when it's near Halloween, even though we might not be in isolation, we could do a Halloween theme one, and we could do bats.
Yeah.
And rats and black cats.
We could indeed. I've lost my thingy. Where's it gone?
Colour Yoda. Baby
Just in
Yoda,
case
baby
you haven't
Yoda.
caught the beginning, this is the quote I put at the start. In drawing, nothing is better than the first attempt. So I don't want you to get worried if your first attempt isn't perfect. It's really, really good. You've made marks on the paper and you've had a go and you've tried. Okay.
So inspirational, Mummy.
Oh, thank you. And then you can practice. Just practice and practice. I pulled a little affirmation card out of a pack of affirmation cards I've got today, and I thought I'd share that with you as well. I express my creativity. Hi, Kath. Good morning.
Isn't my mummy just so incredible and amazing and beautiful?
Thank you, Charlotte.
I love you.
I love you too. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. So carry that with you today, that you are free to express your creativity and you have magic creativity inside you. So let's get on with drawing a sloth. We're going to take our circle again. As I said, the circle is a basis for loads of drawings and characters.
The circle is...
Your circle can be as big or small as you want to be. If you want to make a tiny creatures, you can.
The circle.
The world is a circle, isn't it? Yeah.
Just a big circle.
Oh, thanks, Liz. Oh, thank you. Oh, my ego has been so massaged today by you, Charlotte. I do appreciate it, though. Very lovely.
It's very true.
It's quite hard to take compliments, isn't it, sometimes? So, right. So we've got a circle, and then within that, you're going to put 2 more circles. Except you're sort of going to miss off the edge of the circle on here. If you find it easier to draw a circle and then rub it out after, can you pass me that rubber, Charlotte?
Yes, you can.
Then that might be the way to go for you. If you find it harder to just draw sort of a circular shape. So you can see already we've got the start of the eyes. Look a bit like bug eyes though. So if you wanted to draw a bug, that could be the starting point as well for the bugs. So in the middle of those...
Can I show my Yoda bat?
Yeah.
This is my Yoda bat.
Oh, it's nice to see a bat in different colours actually. So you can do your bat in whichever colour you wanted to. We're going to add a smiley face for this sloth here. And then sloths tend to be quite sleepy, so I'm going to do some big sleepy eyes. I think the sloths have got the way of life cracked, really, haven't they? Just taking time to rest, take things slowly.
I wish I could do that, but I have to go to school. Well,
You don't at the moment. And then just go with the flow, really. Make it as fluffy as you want to. So that's the basis for the head. And then on here, I've done a little one here.
Oh, mine's really cute, Mummy.
You can add an additional bit of fluff. Oh, look at that. You can add a bit of an extra fluffy bit to the head.
I'm doing that.
I'm zoomed in a bit too far.
Mummy,
So you can sketch it out as a circle around it just really lightly. And then fluff it out again. Don't be afraid.
Mummy.
So that's the head. Oh, Charlotte's going to show you hers. Brilliant. So if you are able to draw along, that's fantastic. If you can't draw along now, then obviously come back in later and watch it again and draw along. But don't forget to send me your pictures because I love seeing them. I think we're going to do, if I zoom a bit out, we're going to do a sloth on a tree. So then get another circle, circular shape here. Here. I'm going to do it like a curved line here, and then from the head, another curved line.
That's confusing.
Almost like, it is a bit more difficult, but just take your time, Charlotte.
It's like a banana.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like a banana, so if you want to think of a shape, a banana is pretty accurate.
Oh, that was a horrible noise.
And then you bring these two, this is going to be like the back leg. Don't worry about how far you're going to take it up there yet. You don't have to finish the ends, because what we're going to do, if we put like a tree trunk in the way for it to be hanging off, then we know where we want to take the foot up to. So that's its hind leg. And then we're going to take its arm. They have quite long arms, don't they? So one arm.
And really, really long nails.
It's going to go here.
Why do
And
you
then
draw
this
that?
other arm is going to be behind it. So it's quite hard to get. So imagine it's going behind the wood and it's curling around the top. And that's where Charlotte says they do have big, long, kind of long claws,
Wait, how
don't
do
they?
you do that one? I'm very confused, Mummy.
No, if you have a look at what I've done.
What?
So made like a banana shape.
Yeah,
And it's got a long arm coming over the top. This is quite hard to do, Charlotte. We're getting quite advanced and technical now. We're in week 3.
Layla sent me a picture of her sloth.
Oh, wow. Oh, how nice. Have you just done that, Layla? Or is that something you've done before? And do the same. Put the back one coming over. So imagine the tree is here. And it's got its, like, clawy bits clawing on. This is going over the other side with its claws there.
Wait, how do you do the one that's going over the top?
Well, it's hard, isn't it? What I'll do, I'll
I've
shade
got
the
it,
ones.
Mummy.
I'll shade the ones at the back, so you know which ones are the back, like that. Might just make it a bit easier, but you don't have to shade it on yours. It's hanging off the tree.
Did it at school, Mummy.
At
Made
school.
her like sloths.
And yeah, maybe not everyone's seen a sloth before. Again, these can be like whatever colour you want. They don't have to just be brown.
Do you have to do one going behind and hitting me?
No, because you don't really need to see that claw, do you? And then obviously you can always have a sloth going over. Sometimes they like to drape themselves over things, don't they?
Because they're really cute.
So they'll just do a really simple one. They sort of like to drape themselves over the branch instead. So you could do it like branch in the way there, and it could be like that instead. You don't have to have it hanging upside down. It could be on the top, having a nice sleep. So we've done cats, we've done bats, we've done sloths. Oh wow,
It's a bit bad.
that's it.
It's very bad.
It's not bad at all. You can always do another one and practice, can't you? So I'll let you have a little look at the sloths quickly. Hi Joe. Oh, it's lovely to see everybody here. I'll just pop a few waves. Hope everyone's okay. Hi Katie. So we're just on to sloths, and we're just going to look at one of the ones that was requested. It's a very unusual animal, and it's called an African painted dog. I can't remember who requested this now, but if you requested it, just let us know. What I like about this one, it's very similar to a giraffe in a way, with its shapes, the different kind of shapes. So I'm just going to show you how to construct the head. What I like about
Until 11:30.
it depends. What time is it?
It's 11:03.
Is it? Well, we've done half an hour already, haven't we? We're getting immersed in what we're doing, Charlotte.
Are we only doing one more?
We're going to do the African painted dog, we're going to do a giraffe, and I think we're going to do elephants as well. And any of the others that we've not been able to do today, we're going to do in the next session. Next session, which will be next week. So here we go for the African painted dog. Thought I'd have a change up of colour of paper as well. I hope you can see that okay. We're going to take our circle for the head. And then you're going to add ears on that are almost the same size as the head. And accentuating these, because the challenge was, how can you make an African painted dog look cute? Because they're not the cutest of things. They're kind of like hyenas. And it's to accentuate their features. So often when we accentuate the eyes of an animal, it makes it look cute. So I've given it bigger eyes.
I want to search up this African painted dog.
And then sort of like a triangle for the nose as well. To make something look cute, you just need to give it a smile. And then you can have detail in here. So the faces tend to be darker, so you could shade your face.
Cute, Mummy.
Well, they are cute, but they've got like yeah, they are cute. They're kind of like, they look a bit like bears as well, don't they?
Oh, look at the cubs. Little ones. Oh,
It's gone.
it's not showing. Look, there we go. Sorry, Mummy.
Yeah, they're kind of bear-like, aren't they?
I'm
going to shade.
Can I suggest Ecosia to people?
As a search engine?
Yes.
Of course
so
you can.
You should use Ecosia as a search engine instead of like Google, because Ecosia, every 45 searches you do, you plant a tree. So, for example, it works just like Google.
Charlotte, this is not a workshop about Freddie Mercury.
Can we do that?
If anybody out there doesn't know, Charlotte is
Obsessed.
obsessed with Freddie Mercury. She loves Queen and Freddie Mercury.
I want to marry him.
Obviously, we know that's not possible, don't we, Charlotte? Right. So with your African painted dog, if you want to add a body, then you can just add like a triangle shape to start off with. See what I've done here? So the basis is like a triangle, and then you can add the features on. So we put the legs at the side, I think, a little bit. The paws. I'm not sure. I'm presuming they've got quite sharp claws. But if you want to make a character look cute, then you can make the paws and the feet look bigger.
How do you do the African dog? I've got it.
You got it.
I think so.
And also a little tip I wanted to give you. We'll bring, because the tail of this one is going upwards. I think we'll put the tail of this one going around today.
Big, Mummy.
Go with it, Charlotte. If you made the ears big, go with it, because that's their natural features are that they have quite big ears. So just go with it and accentuate that. Biros, that's a really good tip. You can do loads of amazing shading with biros, and people have access to pens like biros. They're not expensive. You can pretty much get them anywhere.
I mean, you can't really at the moment.
Well, I think you can, and especially if you use local stationery, like stationery supplies in Marple, which this is not an advert for, but Sarah Laker, if you are struggling to get products, I know Sarah at the stationery shop can get things for you, and she's doing home deliveries, and I'm sure wherever you are in the world, there will be people who can supply you with your materials, but just go grab whatever you've got in your house. At the moment, you can draw, you can create. Oh, look at that! You've done the tongue sticking out. I love that. Actually,
I'm gonna do the little squares that you've done a love heart on yours.
yeah, that one's got a love heart on it, hasn't it? So I love biros because biros are just really versatile. You can do really detailed drawings with them, and they're easy to find, easy to come by.
Put your favourite shape in the comments, because mine's a triangle.
Actually,
I want to know what other people's favourite shape is.
So you can do some cross hatching as well if you want to make.
Can I borrow the biro, Mummy?
Yeah, I've nearly finished with it. Just to give people an idea of what they can do with biros. Do cross hatching to create some of the shapes, to create some depth. And then I really liked how these kind of have like these just just random shapes. You can have a heart in it, you can have triangles, diamonds, oval shapes, circles, and it really just gives it some...
Finally, you haven't called it an oblong.
I haven't called it an oblong. It just gives it some real interest with different shapes, and you can do that.
A circle.
A square. Oh, hi Katie. Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad. It's so lovely to see everybody here. So that gives you an idea of the African painted dog that was requested. Again, you can add eyelashes on. That always makes characters look more cute.
Did you say you're doing a giraffe?
We're doing a giraffe now.
And an elephant.
And then we're going to do an elephant. And then the rest of the animals that have been requested, we're going to do next week's session. Yes. So next week we're going to do dogs, llamas, lions, and then alpacas, and then any other suggestions anyone wants to make, just pop them in the comments. So a giraffe, I really like the giraffe because I find it really easy to break down into shapes. And what I did with this one, I built it by using circle shape first. So a larger circle, and then a smaller circle. You could use this as well.
Is this the giraffe?
Yeah, if you wanted to draw a horse. So it looks like you're starting to draw like a face and a neck.
It looks like you're
but you're not.
Or a snowman, but the
or a snowman. An upside down snowman. Yeah.
I see how that.
And then you add on the ears, which is a little bit like the bat we did before. So well done if you're following along, because this is getting a little bit more technical this week than we have done previously. Now at the moment it doesn't really look like a giraffe, but it will do. What we're going to do...
Mine looks like a hippo.
And
could we do hippos next week?
We could do hippos, yeah. And the key is not to make this part too dark yet. You can go round it, so you're just going to miss out this bit and you're going to smooth it over. Don't worry, because you can always rub out later. You're going to smooth over there and you're going to go round with a bolder line. And then you're going to add in, what's the technical term? Does anyone know? It's like antennae, aren't they? I'm sure they're not called antennae.
Does
anybody know?
It in Ecosia.
Thanks, Charlotte. So where your circle is, we're going to go for some nostrils quite high up. And then you've got room there to have like a smiley face.
Can we do a session where we just draw Freddie Mercury?
Maybe.
We should do an 80s session.
We could do an 80s session.
Like 80s things, like Freddie Mercury.
Again, you can just add
Cindy
different
Lauper
shapes on.
And Mika.
Maybe we could do that, Charlotte. I think we'd have to practice that with you first.
I love Freddie Mercury the most, though. He's the best singer.
So there you go for the giraffe. And with the head, if you go from the corner, about the corner, a little bit way down of the corner of the ear, and you can add in this long, beautiful long neck.
What are those?
So elegant, aren't they?
On a giraffe's head?
And again, you could take any shape you like, really. You could fill it with love hearts if you wanted to, or circles.
What are they called? It doesn't tell me what they're called.
There we go.
I don't know what it's called, Mum. Sorry.
See if we've got any comments. Oh, can you draw a wolf? Seahorses. Let's write that on the list. We've got seahorses for next week. I do like drawing seahorses and wolves.
You went really fast then.
Did I?
Yeah, well, it was because I was searching.
Oh, yes. Or were you searching something? So here we go. We'll just recap what we've done today. We have done giraffes. We've looked at the African painted dog and how to make it look cute. We have looked at sloths. And if you're only catching us now, don't worry. You can always come back and get the replay. Oh, Erin's favourite shape is a semicircle. Dragons. Oh, dragons, Jenny. Dragons, I think, is a whole workshop in its own, isn't it? Dragons. Sorry, Layla.
Layla loves
dragons. Komodo dragon.
She has a dragon that comes out of an egg called Emerald, don't you, Layla?
I think we maybe will have... Oh, hi, Sarah. How are you doing? I I think we maybe will have a lizards week one week as well. Lizards and reptiles.
Oh, yes, reptiles.
What's an axolot? I can't even say that. What's an axolot?
Let me see.
What's that? Is that a type of reptile?
Can we do an ocelot?
Is it an ocelot?
No, it's not an ocelot.
Hi, Mike. How you doing? Oh, so I know Mike because I supply some cards for Mike's shop. So Mike gets to see my cute characters all the time on my cards. How are you doing? Lovely to see you.
What did it say?
Axolot. So there we go. We've got the sloths. I'm just recapping what we've done. I've drawn on the other side of a piece of paper, so I've lost it. Lost where I put my bat.
Look how cute it is, Mummy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it'll come up in a minute. Look, they're so cute. Is that an axolotl?
Oh, that's right. That's got to go in the
so
reptile.
Cute. No, it's an amphibian, Mummy.
Well, we could have
Reptiles and amphibians.
Yeah. Yes, we could.
Silly man.
And then we have looked at cats and bats as well. Is there anything that I've missed?
Elephants. We're on doing elephants.
I've not done elephants.
Should we do them next session?
Elephants. No, I'll show you how to do, because I said I would. How to do a quick elephant. Here we go. Really like drawing elephants. I'm trying to save paper, so I am drawing on both sides of the paper. So, yes, lizards and reptiles. Oh, thank you, Alex. Yes, it's an amphibian. That's really cute, isn't it? I could see one of those in a children's story.
I've heard of them, and now that I've seen it, I know what it is.
Yeah. Right, so, for an elephant, we're going to start off. It's a really fluid shape. It's a C, basically. Just sometimes when we're drawing characters, or when I'm drawing characters, I break them down into letters, actually. So I might do a workshop on that at some point, because I did a really good workshop on fairy tale characters, basically using shapes and letters. You were a baby. Yeah, you were a baby. So we start with a C for the ear, and if you want to, you can put a smaller C inside. You don't have to. And then we're going to do, it's like an S shape coming up the top, coming from about here. It's like an S. And can you see already? You would literally know that that was an elephant just by those 3 lines on the page. Well, I would. That's how my brain works. And then we're going to take a little half moon shape for the eye. And your elephant can be as big or small as you like. I like to do elephants that are kind of really compact. There we go. So you just do like another curved line.
I'm a big chubby elephant.
You could make it into a mammoth if you wanted. Should we give it a... I was going to say, should we give it a
tusk?
Tusk.
They have to, Mummy. They have them. It's part of them.
Give it a tusk there. It almost looks like it's smiling a little bit. And then you can start to join the shape up together.
I want mine to be like it's like just a curve.
I'm going to add in the legs. They have quite chunky legs at the bottom, don't they?
Sitting down.
I like that. Then you can get a little bit of perspective by putting one of the legs behind there. Maybe this one could be behind here. Oh, that's cute. Now that is cute, Charlotte. Here we go. And a little tail on the end.
I like that.
There we go.
It just shows that art can be so simple.
It can be simple.
You don't have to do a big Van Gogh piece of art.
You don't.
You can just do a few shapes and make an elephant.
Exactly. It's all about shapes and lines, isn't it? And most of all, having fun. So I hope you have had fun today. Thank you, Charlotte.
I'm one of the cute characters.
You are very, very cute. Hope you've had lots of fun. I hope you enjoy the day, because I think it's looking like it's going to be quite sunny today. And I really hope you've found time to relax today and just to take some time out and to do something different. Even if you're not drawing along with the children, just do it for yourselves. I do find that it really does help me to clear my mind. It helps to reduce anxiety. It's really like meditation in a lot of ways, is drawing. I'm loving doing these sessions, absolutely loving bringing them to you. We'll bring part 2 of the cute characters to you next week. Thank you very much, Charlotte. I like how you've shared lots of your chocolate with me today.
You have 2 little bunnies.
I know. I can't remember what I was saying now. If you've enjoyed it, then please come along again next week. I'd love to see you. Doesn't matter. Please share as well. You can always share it as a watch party. You can invite people to the page. You can come and join my Draw with Fee group. It all really helps to build what I'm doing. Also, I put right at the start in the comments, I put a link to my Ko-fi account, which is Ko-fi or Coffee, where you can donate the price of a coffee if you've enjoyed the workshop. Obviously, you don't have to. There's absolutely no pressure or obligation. I'm doing these for free anyway, but it will just help me to grow what I'm doing. It will help me to keep my art studio going, because I can't wait to start the sessions in life in full when I can get back into the studio. Thank you so much, Al. Oh, thanks, Gemma. It's absolutely... Oh, Layla. Thank you, Layla. Layla's already sent us some pictures, so we will be putting those. I'm going to try and work out how to do a gallery in here. And come over to Instagram as well, because I love sharing stuff on Instagram. Hi, Joe. Lovely to see you. We are finishing quite soon, but if you haven't managed to catch it live, then come in and catch the replay. Thank you ever so much for everybody for being here today, and I will see you next week. Lots of love. Do you want to say bye, Shah?
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for joining.
Bye.